Hello everyone, I'm Troublesome Trucks and welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a different kind of video. We've done it a couple times. I think the last one was during the summer, but that one was unboxing and looking at a lot of broken Tomy engines. This time we're going to be doing the same thing, but mostly with TrackMaster engines. So I got a new lot off of eBay. It has quite a few broken engines, so well, they say they're broken, but we're going to look at them, see the cosmetic condition, and then test and see if they actually are broken or if there was just bad testing or something. So then if they are broken, then we'll do some videos afterwards where we try and fix and repair them. So yeah, also I will say that most of these engines I do already have, so I'm not quite sure what I'll do after, if I can fix them. So maybe I'll sell them, but I'm not quite too sure yet. So yeah, I guess we should just get into this. So here is the box. It's quite a big lot. So yeah, I got this, I ordered it like a week or something ago, and it got here a couple days ago, but we're just going to go through it now. So should be interesting. So I think there's like 16 or something engines here, so quite a few. It's a couple kind of rare ones. There's a couple in here I don't quite have the same variations of, so be interesting to see how they look and stuff. So we have a couple of different packages, so we'll just start taking them out. It looks like they label them, so we can kind of see who we got so far. I'll just take all of them out and might need to get some scissors or something because it looks like they're wrapped pretty well, which is good for transit, but it's going to be a little bit harder to take them out of their things. And I think that is all of them. So let me put the box back here, and now we can try and unwrap all of them. So looks like this one says Hero. So this might be a little bit challenging, but maybe we can get through. Alright, Hero. And it looks like this is like a talking version. So yeah, there is Hero right there. And looks pretty good, all the stickers and stuff. So not quite sure, maybe some corrosion, or maybe the batteries were just bad and they thought the engine didn't work because of that. Or maybe looks like the wires are good from what I can see there, but it could be a problem like in the tender or in the engine himself. But yeah, Hero looking pretty good right there, so put him to the back there. And we got a Salty. Looks like this is a talking Salty as well, or a talking engine as well. We'll see if we can get him out. Okay, there we go. So again, I actually do have a talking Salty already, so maybe we'll send this guy off if we can get him going, so it doesn't look too bad again. And there is a little bit of like fluff stuck under the wheels there, but again, the same. Looks pretty good, but might be some troubles hidden within. Looks like we got Molly here. This one doesn't have a name on it, but looks like Molly in there. So let's see if we can pull her out. Maybe I should actually loosen some of these up before I start doing this, just to speed this up. But how's it? Get in. And alright, there is Molly. So this is the Mattel Molly. I have a Tomy Molly. It's pretty much the same, except the face is a little bit different, and then the running board isn't painted. So the stickers, usually on Molly's tender, can sometimes be pretty dirty, but these ones look really clean actually. And I don't think there's a battery in here, but can't see any visible signs of damage, so I guess maybe it's another corrosion or something like that. So camera's out of focus. Okay, there we go. So I think I'm gonna loosen all these up and then I'll get back to you. Alright, I think I got most of the engines pretty loosened up. They were wrapped really tight, so I just got to that sped up, so now we can go through these a bit faster. So interesting to see who they bundled together here. We have Rusty, Looks like most of these are like the Mattel Fisher Price ones from like 2009, like 2010 or so. So here is Rusty. Again, it looks pretty good. Not too much damage on him. And yeah, it looks pretty clean underneath, and the traction tires and all that looks good. So there's Rusty. And then we've got everyone's favorite. We got Duck. It feels like he does have a battery in him. And like all the others, seems like they're all in really good condition, so must be something with the mechanics. That's feels like he has a battery, but he's not working. So yeah, maybe there's really bad inside, but we'll have to find out. Then we also have, looks like a Talkin' Victor or something. I thought there was one of these that might be in like, it looks like, yeah, I think, is he? I feel like this one looks like an RC engine, because I don't think Victor was released in a Talkin' style like this. So if he needs a remote, then we might be in trouble, because there wasn't a remote in the pictures. So yeah, it might be a bit more complicated. If we have the remote, then he probably would work, but if we don't, then that could be an issue. So yeah, that's probably going to not do anything. So yeah, but it looks like a pretty nice version of Victor and an interesting truck there. Then we got one pretty happy to get, even though I already have him. We have TrackMaster Boko. So Boko looking pretty good. His sticker's a little bit wonky there, and yeah, is looking good. Would like to, I have the TrackMaster one, but I would like to get the Hit Toy or Tomy one, just because still like that one, just a little bit different. But yeah, Boko, good to see you here. So put him there. Who we got here? We have Rocky. Now I just got a Rocky a little bit ago and had to fix him up, and I was going to record a video on him, but it didn't really work out. So maybe we can do one with this one. So this is the TrackMaster Rocky. So this one actually is motorized. Like there's a switch here, and the battery goes in here, and he actually can raise and lower his hook here. So that's it's pretty cool model. So would like to get him working if he's not. So it's a little bit, the Hit Toy one has like a more of a white or light gray on this, but this is more of a darker gray. So that's how you can pretty easily tell if it's Hit Toy or TrackMaster one. Well, Hit Toy is kind of TrackMaster, but Mattel TrackMaster, I mean. So yeah, Rocky there. And then we'll try this one. We got Dodge and double diesel action. We got Dodge and I think Airy. So here is another Dodge. And just a quick spin around here. And yeah, pretty much repeating myself, but all these are pretty much in perfect condition, just maybe a mark or two, but really nice. It looks like Aries switch is kind of bent in and stuck under this, so it's kind of annoying when that happens, because I've kind of done that, almost done that too a couple times. So but yeah, there is Airy. And back, it looks like the switch is causing the shell to bend a little bit, so I should probably try and get that sorted out before it does any real damage. Then we got some Login Locos. We got Dash first. I thought that was a mark. It was just some tape or bubble wrap. So quick show around. So just an overview this time, and yeah, pretty good. And try and get Bash out. There he goes. Bash. And yeah, looking good once again. So yeah, it looks like there won't be much cosmetic work to do once we get around to fixing them. And then we got Bill and Ben, it seems, the Mattel versions. I have the Hit Toy and maybe a Tomy Ben, but don't have the Bill and Ben. Well, I do, but they're kind of more custom material than anything. So we got Bill here. Looks pretty good. It looks like his coupling's broken. That's the most damage I've seen on one of these so far, but it's quite an easy thing. I think the stickers maybe a little bit faded or something, look a little bit more orange than I feel like they should, but besides that, Bill's good. And then we also got Ben. Nice that they gave him slightly different faces on these. I think didn't tell them apart. So then the back and stuff, I thought these were on the back. It was just yellow on the back. I thought I saw in a review, but maybe not. That's interesting. Got a couple more engines. We got everyone else's favorite. We got another Login Loco, Ferdinand. That's right. So here is Ferdinand. Very nice. Always liked his wheel arrangement here. The 4 small wheels and the driving wheel, and how there's battery in the boiler. Really good design for quite a minor character and stuff. So yeah. And yeah, not too much to know on him either, so we'll have to try him out. So I was wondering if there was a muddy version of Ferdinand that I was going to be after, but looks like that is not one, just the standard version. We also got Emily here. This one there was a picture of the whole lot, and then there was another picture of Emily. So yeah, she was second thought for the seller, because they forgot to put her up, and then she was in another picture. So it's kind of a surprise when I saw that. So bonus engine, I guess. So Emily, the Mattel Emily. So nice find again. We got Belle, firefighting engine. We got her water cannons. Oh wow, those are, it looks like, I think they might be glued in place or something, because they are pretty rigid. They're supposed to turn around, and it looks like her, I don't think she's put, yeah, her shell isn't put on right. This is supposed to be a tab through here, and you can't quite reach the switch. So a little bit of wrong assembly, but pretty easy fix. So we'll get to that when we need to open her up and check her condition. And then we also have Mattel Salty. So here is Salty, and pretty much all the same with the other engines. It looks like, I'm not quite sure if, it looks a little bit strange in there. I'm not quite sure if I've seen that, and his wheels feel a little bit stiff. Not quite sure, but yeah, maybe just needs to roll a bit. So Salty there as well. Again, pretty full here, but I think we're on to our last package. We got some narrow gauge action. First up, we got Rheneas. So here he is, and pretty good with the stickers and all that once again. And yeah, not much to say, like all of these, so could do a bit more in depth when I do the repair videos, if any of these end up needing it. So, because I'd be surprised if all of these don't work, given their external condition, which doesn't always indicate what it's like on the inside, but is sometimes a good indication. It looks like Duncan's shell is a little bit loose. This is also Mattel Duncan. I have the Hit Toy one, and it's slightly different, but yeah, there is Duncan. So that is all the engines there. I'm not quite sure. Is that 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and Rocky, I think. So like 20 or something, if I counted right. So yeah, pretty good size lot. So now let's check them all and see if they work, and I'll get a battery, and then we can get to that. Alright, I think we're ready to test all the engines out. So before I was just I was trying to undo Victor's screw, but if you actually look closely in there, you can kind of see it's kind of rusted a little bit, and it's stuck. I can't get it out with the screwdriver, so I think he needs a remote control anyway, as I was saying. So even if we could get it out, I don't think he would work. So yeah, that's going to be a project. So we're going to put the non-working engines on the right and the working engines on the left. I just uncoupled these guys from their tenders or engine in Ferdinand's case, just so they wouldn't be in the way. So yeah, first of all, we are going to just start. I have them all loosened up here. So we got Dash. He looks pretty clean on the inside, so we'll throw a battery in and see if he works. So, and it looks like the answer would be no, which is kind of oh, there we go. I was gonna say I was be a little bit surprised if he didn't work, but it looks like now he is going just a little bit sleepy, it seems, but working now, actually doing some pretty good. Probably could do a little bit of servicing and running in, but that is working. So good that we are off to a pretty good start. Well, minus Victor, but next we'll try Emily's tender. Oh, and there is some corrosion on there, so it's kind of what I was expecting for some of them. So yeah, I don't know if that's going to work too good. Seems pretty blue, and feels like the switch is a little bit off too. And yeah, I tried to, sometimes that wakes them up just tapping them a few times, but it looks like there's too much corrosion that the battery can't make proper contact. So I think that one's not going to be any good if I can get the battery out. So yeah, Emily's tender is unfortunately a no-go, so put them off to the side as well. Let's try, how about a narrow gauge engine? We have Rusty, and Mike Dash looks pretty good. Let's see if he's needs any waking up, and it looks like the answer would be yes. So let's see if a couple taps. Oh, I can kind of hear it. It looks like he's trying to go. You can hear the noise, but he just doesn't have enough power. I wonder if something's stuck or if the motor's jammed up for some reason, but yeah, that's pretty weird. I haven't really seen that before. So that you can hear the motor going, but he's not going. So well, it's not technically working, so he's going to go on the right side. We got one of the China Clay twins. This is Bill. Let's see if he's got the same problems. So oh, and the same thing. That's weird. I don't know. I wonder if there's something jamming the gears. Oh, actually, Bill, his switch is off, so he should be free rolling, but his wheels are actually stuck. So maybe there is just something. Oh, I kind of just freed up. Let's see if that helps. Again, that's, and now he's locked up again. There must be like something in the gears or something that's causing him to not want to go. That's interesting. That's happened twice. Maybe it's some kind of pattern or the same issue. So like 3 in a row for non-working, so not too good. But let's see if another login loco can save us, and looks like maybe not. We got bashed with some corrosion on the terminal, and not too bad on this side, but not too optimistic for this one now that I've seen that. So, and let's see if I can get the battery in. And this time we got no motor noise. See if we can just, and looks like nope. So bash is not going to work for us, so we'll have to work on him as well. So the non-work-ins are starting to pile up, and the work-ins not so much. So we got Duck. It looks like he's also has a little bit of wear underneath and some dirt here. So, and it feels like he has a battery, so that's probably not a good sign. And okay, yep, that's bad. So you can see all the corrosion on there, and the battery still in there. I wonder how long that's been. Does it have a date on it? 2015. That's been in there for maybe for like a decade or something, maybe. And yeah, that is heavily rusted up, so you might need a whole new battery terminal thing altogether. Should we just try it for the giggles, see if you can get Duck to come back to life? And yeah, I just don't think there's any way the battery can make contact and get the system started up with all that muck blocking the battery, the power flow. So yeah, that's not great. So yeah, Duck is a no-go as well, and he lost his wheels. Let's see if another engine can work. Boko. I know these are supposed to take C's, but double A's do work. It's just not the best thing, but it's just a little bit easier than the C's, and a little bit stuck, but his terminals seem to be pretty good. So see if Boko can get going. And hello, Boko. Boko, hello. And looks like the answer would be no. Let's see, it's not super ideal, but I think it would start if made contact. So, but there sometimes the things don't, these the power system in this, with the like a little wire things don't really do a very good job at conducting power if they're not aligned right. So that could be a problem as well, because Boko looks pretty good, so we'll have to figure out the source of his flaws. Then we also got the Airy, and let's see, his switch is a little bit bent. We'll have to try and right that later. Let's see if he will start, and it looks like no. Alright, sorry for the pause, but we're back now, so let's we're trying to get Ari working, so let's see, and okay, there he goes. A little bit hesitant to start, but he is going now, and he does seem to be going pretty good, so yeah, that's good to see. We got another runner, so yeah, so still need to fix his bent switch and maybe give him a little bit service anyway, but that he does technically work, so we are going to count that. So well, I guess we'll just put him off to the side now. Then I guess we can try and do Talkin' Salty. So I already have a Talkin' Salty, so not quite sure what to do with this, if we can get it working, but let's see his condition right now. So yeah, I think that's on, so he does not seem to be doing anything. Sometimes you need to press the wheels or something and that helps, but I didn't even show it. Doesn't look like there's any corrosion, pretty clean, so yeah, looks like Salty is a no-go. So couple taps and toggle the switch, spin the batteries a little bit, and yeah, I don't think Salty is going to work for us, unfortunately. So yeah, looks like we'll have to try and get him going a little bit. Maybe he just needs his motor to be restarted a little bit, so then he'll be working fine, but for now, not so much. Let's go with Ben now. So yeah, he's looks pretty good. Let's see if he can do better than his twin. And we have the same problem as I think Bill and Rusty. You can hear that sound. So it sounds again like the motor is like it's trying to go, but like the wheels are spinning, but there might be a blockage, or maybe the motor is pretty much burnt out because they tried to run it when it was jammed or something. I don't really know, but it's a pretty weird problem, so I'm going to be interested to investigate that out. So put him to the side, non-working. We got Rheneas here, one of a few narrow gauge engines. Let's see if he can go, and this time no noise whatsoever. Let's see, and yeah, looks like nothing from him either. The gallant old engine needs to go back to the works, so yeah, put him over here somewhere, kind of getting out of the shop. But we got the regular Salty Mattel version, and looks pretty good for cleanliness in there. Let's see if he starts. And again, maybe if we just added a power pack and connected it to the terminals, then he might start. But once again, for now, no show for the Sea Dog. Let's go with an interesting one. We got Rocky the crane. So this is a pretty interesting one. So you can actually, I think I kind of explained this, but his hook actually works, so it's pretty cool to have. I do have one, as I mentioned, but let's see how his battery compartment is. And he does have a battery. It looks like it has been in there for a little bit. It looks like the same one as the other battery, or the same type, but the battery area looks pretty clean, so we might have got to it before there's much damage. There's like a little speck in there, but pretty good. Let's see if he will go. Let's make sure I got the battery in the right way. And he has a switch on the back here, and there's like two different directions, but it looks like neither of them are working. So oh maybe, kind of, he's kind of going a little bit now. Let's maybe the other way. Kind of. He's kind of there. Wow, I thought he was pretty much done for, but looks like maybe wires are working, but he's not happy, so it's kind of an iffy one. But yeah, I guess we'll put him in the non-working maybe back here, because well, he is kind of working but not super well, so he's pretty much a full-on project. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. It might be something jamming his gears a little bit and making him run rough, but I guess that is not too bad. Then we got Belle here, so let's see. Okay, there we go. If our thing with cover was stuck, let's see if she goes. Oh, and there, oh, our switch is kind of stuck. There we go. And she was ready to work right away, so pretty tough Belle was, I guess. And she is going a little bit rattly. I think one of her motor gear might be broken, or maybe some dirt inside causing a little bit noisy, but does have some good power to her. You can get her going. So once again, all these will probably need servicing, some more than others, but Belle looks pretty good. Fix that noise, and that'll be pretty good for her. And then we'll move on to, I think, our last narrow gauge engine. We got Duncan, Mattel version, like all these are, I guess. So let's put a battery in him. And looks like, once again, he is not going to go. So Duncan not wanting to do any work, so is not going to start for us. So yeah, I think we'll have to try to get him working another time. So yeah, well, I think we only got a couple left, so let's do them now. Alright, back to business. We got only 4 engines left. So we got Ferdinand, so looks pretty clean inside there. His configuration is a bit odd, as I said, so actually testing, you have to kind of put him back together a little bit. So, excuse me, just trying to get a screw lined up so it's even. So, see, and I think his axle gear might be split. It feels like it's moving freely. Let's see. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, yeah, I think his gear is split, so that's why he's probably making that noise. But he is working. So, yeah, there goes Ferdinand. So, yeah, well, we got him technically going. He does need some work, but I guess I'll let him go in the working pile for now. We got Molly's tender. Looks good. Let's see if the looks are deceiving. And, oh my goodness, there we go again. Again, the noise. 4 or 5 engines now. Nothing. Just jammed up, I guess. Yeah, it's even with that, I don't know, it's odd problem, as I said. Really want to figure out what's going on there. Then we'll look at Dodge, and switch feels a little bit stiff. Then pull him out. Let's see, looks all right again. Can he work? And see if we can get him going like we did Airy and all of them. So. And looks like Dodge is being, oh, there we go. And he actually sounds pretty good. Nice and smooth and quiet. Well, the engines with these motor types are usually pretty quiet, but actually has some good speed. These also tend to be a bit slower as well, but Dodge is going, so a little bit of prodding, and he is alive. So that's our 5th engine now that's working. So yeah, boosting up our pile a little bit. Will we end on a success or a flop? We have Talking Hero, I think. So yeah, definitely it looks really good condition. Let's see if he is going to work, or same problem as most of the others, or like salty. But like, see, doesn't he have, or is this a remote control engine too? Cause or something. Most of the Talking engines have like a button on top. I've never had a Talking Hero, but I think this might be an RC engine too. I'm not quite sure where the like receiver or whatever is, because Victor kind of has one, but I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's, yeah, I think it is supposed to, is it a Talking Hero? Because like he does have a speaker, but like I should have done a little bit of research. I should also know about this. I think it should be Talking, but I don't think Hero has an RC one. But he's not working, so something's obviously up there. So I think that's going to have to do it for today. I'm just trying to take the batteries out. So yeah, that is all the engines I got in this lot. So we got a recap. We got Dodge, Ferdinand, Airy, Dash, Bell, Rocky, Boko, Duck, Reneus, Salty, Talkin' Salty, Bash, Emily, RC Victor, I think, Ben, Duncan, Rusty, Bill, Molly, and Talkin' Hero, question mark. So I think I listed everyone there. So for I think it was like $90 I got this for. So we did get 5 engines working out of the, was it 15 or 16 non-working or something like that. So like a fourth of the lot worked. So I was thinking a bit more would work from their cosmetic condition, but it looks like we'll have some work to do on the motors and all that to get them working. So yeah, I'll probably try and work on getting these fixed up pretty soon. Haven't done too many episodes as of late, so I'll probably try to get cracking on that. Still have some from other lots, but I thought this one it would be pretty nice to get. So yeah, we got some nice engines like Boko and stuff, and Duck as well, and then some other ones. We got Rocky, and good mix. We don't a lot of interesting characters, not like Thomas or Percy in there, so I think they had a different lot of some of those characters as well, so I think that maybe explains it. So yeah, we do have some work to do on pretty much all of them. Well, a little more on some than others. So yeah, I think that will about do it for today's video. It's getting a little bit long by now, so yeah, let me know which engine you want to see it repaired first, and maybe I'll do them. So yeah, until next time, this is Troublesome Truck signing out. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.